and welcome into the channel, Chapter 10, Diamond Road, on C.O.P Chronicles, Conquer or Perish. And apparently it looks like I've slept the day away. Early to bed, late to rise, I guess. It's late afternoon. Let's see if these traps held up. They're still active. So I didn't have any visitors overnight. At least not through this door. Or this door. These landmine traps will lay here for several days, or until detonated. Good luck to the fellow that's trying to get in there, though. They're literally everywhere. So I'm still searching Tissy for a glow plug. Not a priority mission, but I'm soaking too much time into it. So I think I'm just going to meander myself down through the base and then head off looking for home. Well, what do we hear? Could be our wheels out of here. Or, holy shit, with a C4. There's 2 in each case, there's 11 in the trunk, and another 14 in the sea chest. Wow. Well, this certainly is a cash opportunity if I ever seen one. Here on Conquer or Perish, they run a repo program. You wreck your vehicle, you can shoot it at a commission, take a picture of it with the server list, submit it to the Discord, and you can get cash for your wrecks. So, of course, when we find stashes like this, it's a cash opportunity. I can get rid of all of this armament and collect some clams. Now, the potentially dangerous thing here using C4 is I'm right between 2 points of interest that have a lot of infected. I could get a lot of company in my way. Crap. That wasn't close enough to the engine, even though it was sitting right beside it. I'm going to have to go put another one in the engine block. Oh, we got some attention. Luckily it's only one. Holy shit. He come right up through the car. Alright, like I said, this one's getting placed right in the engine block. If this doesn't destroy it, we'll just have to shoot it out. Ah, success. That did it. Now, snap a picture, post that to the Discord, and reap the reward. More importantly, I probably just saved someone's base from being destroyed, or at least delayed it. Oh well, you know what they say. When in Rome. Laying mines outside like this, in a patrolled area with infected, it's a higher probability that the infected are going to step on those before any player does. But you never know. But what I do know is play or avoid 100% of the traps that you do not lay. I used to absolutely hate making it all the way to Northwest Airfield or Tissy just to step on someone's landmine. But at the end of the day, it taught me how to be a better player. It taught me patience and helped me develop observation skills. And dare I mention, this old gray fox has a few tricks up his sleeve to detect landmines. And what have we here? A tasty beverage. 2 tasty beverages. There are an awful lot of landmines laying around, and it's only sugaring my frosted side. I think it's time we take this to Diamond Road. Where's Diamond Road? Well, Diamond Road isn't a where, it's a what. And I'll show you. We'll need this backpack, and as many landmines as it'll hold. Hey, a blue shipping container key. I would have missed that had I not had this idea for Diamond Road. And a reminder that I should be more thorough in my investigation of runes. That's a small item and sometimes not visible to the eye, as is glow plugs. I enjoy this game better in first person, however it annoys the hell out of me that I can't just throw this over my shoulder or use that one handle and one hand this. Why does it have to take up so much real estate on my screen? Ooh, a pineapple. I just happen to have a tripwire for you. Let's go. These tile floors are perfect for hiding tripwire. You line it up just right with that grout, virtually undetectable. However, the problem with putting them in these buildings, number one, people are usually crouched and sneaking around. Number two, well, it's highly predictable. This roadway, I would say, is probably the most popular or most traveled entrance into Tissy, as most like myself like to start from the top and work your way back down through towards civilization. There's all kinds of good loot to be had here, however, nothing that I already don't have, aside from that glow plug. So I think I'm just going to take what I have, go set up Diamond Road, and then be on my merry way. We might loot tents at the bottom, but after that, I think we'll swing up to Starry Yar. Kind of getting ahead of myself anyway, looking for that glow plug to get into that bunker. I got no room to carry anything, or a place to stash it. And look, another cache opportunity. It's that easy. Your stash, my cash. In Conqueror Parish, you literally get paid for everything you do and accomplish. Every step I take, money in the bank. Every nail I drive into a post to fix a wall or to erect a gate, money in my bank. Raise a flagpole, cha-ching! Alright, right there, that's where we're going to set up Diamond Road. As the main road comes up, wrapping around to the top side of Tissy, there's a service entrance, which is a dirt road that leads up into tents. We're going to set up Diamond there. And here we are. This is the junction, or the dirt road, the service entrance that takes us up into tents. Alright, Diamond Road. Like I said, it's not where, it's what. And it's just simply put, a pattern of landmines, set up for the fast driver. You put them in close proximity in a diamond shape in the middle of the road. We're pretty much parallel with tents now, directly south of Glub Zero, where coincidentally this week the server held a King of the Hill event, to which I attended and I have a highlight reel on my channel. There, that creates the diamond. But wait, there's more. For the keen eye and the patient driver, think they see it and can get around it, we'll put a couple on each shoulder. And there you have it. And if that doesn't tweak your nipples, there's more. Right here on this junction road, we'll put one on each track. That's in case someone comes flying down the road and sees that diamond and veers off to the junction. Gotcha! There's two here waiting for you too, Pally. Oakley dokley, I'm losing light fast. I don't think I'll quite make it to tents, but there are platforms there. We should try to get to one of them and hold up for the night, and then push on in the day. Shooting out that car at the top of Tissy took a bite out of my suppressor. Time to take a knee and clean it up. This will pretty much burn up my gun cleaning kit, but definitely a necessity. There we go, tip-top, well-oiled machine. I'm half tempted to take that as my primary and just shoulder and hold my M4 for reserve. But I won't. Now, I'm not going to push any further into Tissy in this light, but I will go to the ramp of this platform that I'm running under and seek shelter up top, up there. There's 4 or 5 at the head of the ramp, and easily 7 to 8 in the immediate field. Gotta be very, very quiet and very, very careful. I'd just as soon be able to climb up this ramp without killing any of them. Leaving them alive will serve me 2 purposes. 1, early warning for other players. And number 2, dead body is evidence. I don't want to leave any. Well, it isn't the coziest of accommodations, but I think it'll be slightly better than booking through Toronto. At least there's no strange lady laying at my feet. Not too concerned about sleeping sitting up. I've slept in worse places. And a nightmare about Evron. They're getting more and more frequent every time I shut my damn eyes. Hard fight to get clear from here if I make any mistakes. There's a lot of infected down there. My best bet, keep my distance, select my shots. One shot kills. I certainly won't need to kill the ball. Just the ones that present an immediate danger. Like this guy meandering up the ramp. Maybe a heavy or two, and definitely a general if we see one. There's the general right there. If he screams, they'll all come running. There's a heavy. Something just caught my eye, just over there in the clearing to the right. Something running. Patience is a virtue and often referred to as watching paint dry, or water boiled, if you will. However, I urge you, pick your shots. The cleaner you can take these guys out with one shot, the better. The infected can still hear suppressed shots up to 25 meters away. Well away from us, but still, good knowledge to know. Ah, this fella's packing pox. I imagine I'm not going to find anything more than I have anywhere else. Landmines, grenades, pox. Could use with some M4 ammo. I'm getting light. And another gun cleaning kit. And also that spark plug or that glow plug. I would recommend anyone to tread very lightly through these grounds. Walking here is like being a pig farmer or being in the mafia. One wrong step and you're in deep shit. Thinking I might just create as much havoc here as possible with what I find here in terms of traps, landmines, tripwires, things of that nature. I really don't have any cause to be here. Like I said, I got no room to pick up anything or stash it. I still have my base location looming. Took a run with my alt. Found a very potential location, feeling good about it. Make my decision soon whether I'm going to start hammering nails. I might as well pack these pouches, gather up what I can, and lay what I shouldn't. I want to clear these tents as quick as possible, so I'm going in and out of inventory as I'm coming into key areas or high traffic points, searching for traps that have been laid for me or anyone else by someone else. Starting to pick up distant rumbles of bear. The General, he walks among us. It's very worth your while switching to a higher caliber, as you want to make sure you take him out quick, silent, and violently. And again, it's a higher probability the infected are going to step on these landmines before a player does. Hey buddy, what you got? Ooh, pox. Tanks. Before I move forward, I'm going to take a little bit of time, put that pox file in my protective case. That way there, if I am shot, at least I won't choke myself out on gas. While flashing in and out of inventory, if I do spot a mine, I'll pick it up through vicinity. If it allows me, well, no boom. But if you can't take it to hand, you'll know soon enough it's a charged mine. Get out of there. Sometimes you can find a little spot just like this where the mines hide beautifully. Cupid's arrow. Well, I do believe I'm going to shift room for that. That cures all. However, very difficult to shoot yourself when healing, but undoubtedly it'll hold value at a trader. Well, I just keep finding the same things. Landmines, landmines, landmines. And it's only serving my mischievous side. Spent too much time here. Bear's getting closer, and it's just a matter of time before a player shows up. It's inevitable that you're going to hit someone here in Tissy. So I think it's time to peel out of her, back down to Diamond Road, and then off to Starry Yar. I'm not going back through platforms. I'm just going to drop just below it. Hit the service road, and that'll take us right to Diamond Road. Deja vu. We were only here days ago, on our way to Club Zero. That road below us is the road that connects up to Diamond. Oh, wait a minute. Convoy. Nice. Let's go see what we get down there. It's almost surreal how peacefully and serenely these birds are singing while I'm killing. Hey, come on, don't go. Alright, I'm out of bullets. Alright? I'm tossing it. I was gonna give this guy a chance and fight with a knife. But screw that. I picked up more aggro. DMR, .308 caliber. I'd snap it up, but I'd really prefer a hunting scope on it. Alright, that's quite enough lollygagging. I'm going to follow the road up north and then the blue line east. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Come on, baby, watch old Bandit run. Great movie, Smokey and the Bandit. And here we are at Diamond Road, sitting and waiting for the next unsuspecting victim. Should be able to just kitty corner this forest and end up on the service road, just up ahead of us. That cuts east. I'm just under the township of Tissy now. That there's the entrance to the community, which stretches north, and above it, the Pobetta camps. I should set my sights there before heading the Starry Yar. Oh, for me? They shouldn't have. I hope it's what I wanted. Oh, fabulous. Another one. Let's see if we don't have better luck here. Oh, everything I wasn't looking for. Perfect. They say never look a gift horse in the mouth, but man, that's one hell of an overbite. Maybe it's all those landmines. I thought I was being a good boy, Santa. Just give me a goddamn glow plug. As it would turn out, I'd have to lock myself in here and catch a few hours of sleep I've needed away. I'll be back. And I'm back, and my dumbass forgot that I locked the door. Now, where'd I put that lockpick? There it is. Now, probably not too much in Tissy, the town of, that I will need. So, off to Pobeda. Well, would you look at that? My little errand cost me my daylight. It's almost dark again. Such is life. However, I am happy to report that during the recording of this chapter, my alt has begun construction on a base, and now I have a lock perimeter. I don't know if we'll travel there. However, we're still on point for recon. However, our objective has changed. I'm no longer searching for a place to live. Now, I'm searching for interesting points of interest and potential targets. All that being said, I'll always keep in mind a fresh area for a base. I'm always searching for that. But now, not priority. Now I'm into a storage issue. I'm carrying way too much. I'm gonna have to jettison some or stash it. I might just work my way back to the bridge base and see what remains there. It may be worth my while just to set up a lockup there. Mind you, undoubtedly, I'll deplete my supplies pretty quick as I go. But there doesn't seem to be any shortage of supply to fill it back up. Much of the same in these cabins: bear traps, ammo, bits of food, hunting clothes, no cooking pots. I should have to definitely pick one of those up next time I'm near a bunker or an armory. If I have no plans on taking you back to my home to resupply, for the moment anyway, I'm gonna have to be able to cook on the fly, and I really don't want to have to build and cook meat off a stick. Don't get me wrong, the environment itself provides plenty to eat. However, I may be going cross-country for long durations, and not a lot of opportunity to loot for food, unless I come across a patch of grass that has some mushrooms in it, or some fruit under the trees. The good news is Starry Yar is just northeast of us. However, topography looks like it's up, 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 and up. Just up over that ridge is Starry Yar. Before I go up there, I think I'm going to head out, check that observation area. I might even have to bed down here for the night. I'm losing light pretty quick, and you all know how I feel about using the NVGs. Only when it's imperative, and it's not at the moment. My life's not in danger.
What's over there in that dark area?
You must never venture over there, Zimba. Yeah, don't quote me on that shit. But it is a grand view. Even better under the light of day. However, I am digging the violets in the sky right now. It's very calming, soothing. Not a bad view to go to sleep to, if you ask me. And there's my sign right there in the sky. It's Betty Bye time. That concludes Chapter 10, Diamond Road. See you on the next one. Or at least until the next night terror.